Hydrocephalus affects people from all walks of life and all ages. More than 1 million Americans live with the disease. Our next guest fortunately doesn't have the disease, but her identical twin sister does. Jennifer Jeans is a coordinator of the upcoming Hydrocephalus Association walk. Jennifer, thank you for being here and letting us know a little bit about this disease.
Thank you for having me.
I guess we should start off. What is it?
Hydrocephalus is water on the brain.
Okay.
What it is, the cerebral spinal fluid accumulates in the ventricles and pushes the brain up towards the skull as the ventricles fill up with fluid.
Okay, and this can affect anyone?
It can affect anybody. You can have it at birth. You can acquire it through a traumatic brain injury. For instance, Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords, she acquired it from her traumatic brain injury. Mm-hmm. It also is prevalent in the elderly.
Okay.
A lot of times, individuals who have Alzheimer's or dementia actually have hydrocephalus, and it's misdiagnosed.
I see. How many people in Connecticut have it?
We're looking they said about 5,000 have it in Connecticut.
And Connecticut's a small state.
It is.
Wow. And what are some of the symptoms? What does your sister go through?
Well, when Alexandria has a malfunction, her head starts to swell, vomiting, gray, shaking. Some are non-responsive.
There's your sister right there.
Yes, that is my sister.
Okay. And how did it happen? One of you had it, one of you didn't?
It was acquired during birth, during delivery. The doctor had to take Alexandra out very quickly to get me out, and she was shunted 6 weeks later, and to date she's had 200 brain surgeries.
Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Now, is there a cure for this, all these surgeries?
There is no cure. The only treatment is a shunt, which is surgically implanted into the head, and the tube goes down along the ear into the abdominal cavity.
Okay.
Or recently it's called ETV. It's an intravitreal ostomy, and they actually drill a hole through the brain.
Oh my goodness,
and it doesn't
it's painful.
It is very painful, but it doesn't. The ETV doesn't work a lot of it does, but there is a failure rate, just as there is with a shunt. And on average, a shunt fails every 5 years.
So that's another surgery then?
Another surgery, yes. And the shunt hasn't been updated since 1952.
Oh, wow. So we do need to bring awareness to this problem, don't we? Your sister was diagnosed at birth, you said?
Yep, 6 weeks after.
Okay, and what are some of the challenges that she lives with?
Alexandra is nonverbal. She cannot walk or talk. She used to, but she understands everything. She goes to a day program, and she lives at home with my mom. And it's hard because when she has a malfunction, we have to rush her immediately to the hospital to have the shunt removed and replaced. Okay. But with the shunt surgeries, there comes staph infections and a whole other item of things that could occur.
But she understands everything that's going on?
Everything.
Oh, that's good, though. Well, you're here today because we want to raise awareness and get people out here to a walk. Give us all the details.
The walk is Saturday, October 6th at Meadowview Park in Middlebury, Connecticut. Mm-hmm. Registration starts at about 8:30, and then the walk starts at 9, and we have Frankie's Hot Dogs, donated hot dogs.
Oh, fabulous.
We have a kids activity, and dogs are encouraged to attend.
What are we looking at right here,
This
Jennifer?
is actually one of the teams. This is Team Brady.
Okay.
And he actually, in this picture, was 8 months old, and he actually was just shunted prior to the event.
Okay.
And then that is actually Team Lucio. That's a little boy who actually had an ETV, and it didn't work, so he is now shunted. And that's one of his big teams.
You're expecting a big turnout?
Last year we had about 150.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, how do people sign up and register that type of thing?
They can go to www.walk.hydro.connecticut.org/Connecticut.
Okay.
And that is the walk page.
All right. Now, we have about a minute left. Just tell people something you think they should know about hydrocephalus.
I think that they should know that it can affect anybody.
Okay.
It can happen at the snap of a finger. You could fall and hit your head, and they could think you have a concussion, and your head starts to swell because of that. And it's very important that people realize that it's not just this little tiny thing. People don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. And it's important to know about it so we can raise awareness and find a cure, because there is no cure. The only thing is to have surgery. And
many of them at that.
Many of them have it. And some people aren't even shunted. Some babies, they don't know, and they pass away because it's not taken care of.
All right, well, let's put that information back up on the screen one more time so you could head out to the Hydrocephalus Association walk Saturday, October 6th at Meadowview Park. That's in Middlebury. Of course, we'll have all the information on WTNH.com. Just click on Style. Jennifer, thanks again for being here.
Thank you very much.
All right.